Hello to everybody at the Tolpuddle Martyrs Festival. I'm Chris Matthews.
I'm Heather May.
And we're going to be singing some songs for you today. Thank you so much for having us, especially all the way across the pond. And yeah, it's an honor to be with you today. This first song is called We Must Be Free. They say that freedom is a constant struggle. They say that freedom is a constant struggle. They say that freedom is a constant struggle. Oh Lord, we've struggled so long, we must be free. We must be free. Black lives matter. Oh yes, they do. And yes, of course, all lives do too. But they don't see me the way they see you. You reach for your ID, they smile. I reach for mine, they shoot. They say that freedom is a constant crying. They say that freedom is a constant crying. They say that freedom is a constant crying. Oh Lord, we've cried so long, we must be free. We must be free. Black lives matter. Why can't you see? What makes you less afraid of them than you are of us, than you are of me? Protect and serve us, not kill and hurt us. Oh Lord, how many black lives will it take before that thin blue line turns purple? They say that freedom is a constant sorrow. They say that freedom is a constant sorrow. They say that freedom is a constant sorrow. Oh Lord, we've sorrowed so long, we must be free. We must be free. Black lives matter, both young and old. So many names on my heart, and yet so many stories left untold. When will it end, Lord? When will it end? Tell me, why does it feel like it's 1968 all over again? They say that freedom is a constant moaning. They say that freedom is a constant moaning. They say that freedom is a constant moaning. Oh Lord, we moan so long, we must be free. We must be free. Black lives matter. Don't you turn away. Oh, rise up, call out injustice, say their names. I'm no safer, no, not at all. It could just as well be my name as the next one on the wall. They say that freedom is a constant dying. They say that freedom is a constant dying. They say that freedom is a constant dying. Oh Lord, Lord, we've died so long, we must be free. That song is based off of a song written by Roberta Slavitt over half a century ago, but it still remains pretty relevant today. So the next one that we want to do for you is one written here in this new normal of ours. The song is called Selfless, and this is really a love letter to all of those workers who have been putting themselves in harm's way since the beginning of this pandemic as a service to their communities. Everyone from the doctors and nurses who stared this thing in the eyes from the beginning and have not let up since, to the teachers, to the people at the grocery stores, clerks, all of those people, everybody who has been doing everything possible to help get us through this. Thank you. This is called Selfless. measure years in terms of seasons, how much darkness each day brings. And this year has been a hard one. It's felt like winter since last spring. But it's on the darkest nights that the stars that guide us shine. And in life, that's when you find out who will lay it all on the line. He was a doctor, son and father, a lover and a friend. And his job was like his calling, not a clock punch to pay the rent. He treated every patient like he would his mom, his kids. And when his lover asked, was he scared, he said, baby, I was born for this. Well, selfless he is and selfless does. Some give it all just because. And in times like these, when the sorrows fall like the leaves, when the storm is more than the storm, heroes come in many forms. She couldn't see behind his mask, just the kindness in his eyes. And before she even asked, he said she was gonna be alright. 'Cause it's on the darkest nights that the stars that guide us shine. And in life, that's when you find out who will lay it all on the line. Well, he was right, she did recover. And one day when she was home, she saw an obit in the paper, and those kind eyes she come to know. She never got the chance to thank him, but she knew he saved her life. And with tears running down her face, she said, there is no greater sacrifice. Well, selfless is as selfless does. So give it all just because. And in times like these, when the sorrows fall like the leaves, when the storm is more than the storm, heroes come in many forms. Not all heroes wear capes or costumes, not the person teaching your kids, not the nurse sitting in your mom's room, not the frontline worker taking so many risks. But selfless is as selfless does. Some give it all just because. And in times like these, when the sorrows falling like the leaves, when the storm is more than the storm, heroes come in many forms. Thank you so much. So the last one I want to sing for you is a fairly new one. This is called Rising Tides. And this is a song that I think a lot of you will relate to. A better life for his kids and his wife, that's why he worked so hard.
Night after night, it's not dignified. It barely keeps on the lights. If only he had workers' rights. If only he could organize. There's a gap in between the riches built upon his people's backs and the poverty in which he finds himself entrapped. They say rising tides lifts all boats. Where's my brother's helping hand when he needs it most? If we wanna rise as one, if change is ever gonna come, we better transform thin paper into big actions. Come alive, brother, come alive. No more barely getting by. I want you to thrive. A single mom with a daughter and a son. That's why she keeps 3 jobs. Works her fingers to the bone. She barely makes enough. But when her daughter grows up, maybe then there'll be equal funds for all the equal work she does. When a ladder of opportunity was built for someone else, it should come as no surprise when women need a little help. They say rising tides lift all boats. But where's my sister's helping hand when she needs it most? If we wanna rise as one, if change is ever gonna come, we better transform thin paper into big actions. So come alive, sister, come alive. No more barely getting by. I want you to thrive. Another chance to stand where we should, nation to nation, united for good to protect the earth, the air, the ocean, and woods. If history's taught us anything, it's that we share the same blood. Undervalued, underestimated, standing unafraid family. We've got work to do. Despite the progress we've made, if rising tides lifts all boats, we can be that helping hand for those who need it most. If we wanna rise as one, if change is ever gonna come, we better transform thin paper into big action. So come alive, family, come alive. No more barely getting by. I want you to thrive. I want you to thrive. We wanna rise as one. If change is ever gonna come, we better transform thin paper into big action. So come alive, family, come alive. No more barely getting by. I want you to thrive. I want you to thrive, thrive, thrive.
Thank you all so much for the incredible work that you're doing in your community. Keep fighting the good fight. I'm Chris Matthews.
I'm Heather May.
And we will see you soon. Stay safe.